The Blue Pool. It was a lovely day in autumn. The trees in the woods were gay with color. The sun was shining on the blue waters of a pool. It was a lovely pool, the blue pool in the woods. Up to the top of the blue pool swam old Mr. Turtle. He sat on the bank to warm himself in the sun. He sat there for a long time. Then he looked about him. There on the bank was a frog, a very little frog.
"Well, little frog," said old Mr. Turtle, "this is a lovely day to sit in the sun, but warm days like this will soon be over. Winter is coming, you know."
"Winter?" said the little frog. "What is winter?"
"I really do not know," said old Mr. Turtle. "I sleep all winter. But from what I hear, it is a cold time, and a bad time, and a good time to sleep."
"I want to know what winter is," said the little frog.
"You want to know everything," said old Mr. Turtle. "Do not go to sleep, and you will soon find out."
The little frog sat still and thought about winter. He was just a little frog, a very, very little frog. In the early days of spring he had been a little egg. He had been one of many frog eggs in the blue pool. Then one day he came out of the egg. But he was not a frog then. He was just a little tadpole that swam and swam all day. The tadpole had no legs, but he had a long, long tail. As days went by, his legs grew little by little. Soon he had no tail at all. He was not a tadpole then. He was a little frog. He was this little frog who wanted to know what winter is. All at once Little Frog jumped right into the pool. He swam over to the other bank. There sat Mr. Bullfrog, the wisest frog in the pool. "He will know what winter is," thought Little Frog. So Little Frog swam up and asked, "What is winter? I want to know."
"That is something you will never know," said old Mr. Bullfrog. "Frogs go to sleep before winter comes. They sleep until winter is over. I do not know what winter is. No one in the pool knows. Stop thinking about that. You cannot know everything."
"Yes, I can," said Little Frog. "I am going to find out." And away he swam. "Winter is coming," he said to all the other little frogs, "and no one knows what it is. I asked old Mr. Turtle. He said he did not know. He sleeps all winter. Mr. Bullfrog said he did not know. He sleeps all winter too, but I am going to find out. Then I will be the wisest frog in the pool." From that time on, Little Frog asked everyone what winter is, and everyone said, "I really do not know, but from what I hear, it is a cold time, and a bad time, and a good time to sleep." One day Little Frog swam up to the top of Blue Pool. There were many birds in the trees near the pool. One of the birds saw Little Frog and called out, "Hello, Frog. Do you know that we are going away?" "Away?" said Little Frog. "Why are you going away?" "Because we must go. Winter is coming. That is why," said the bird. "Winter? Winter? What is winter?" asked Little Frog. "I really do not know," said the bird, "but from what I hear, it is a cold time, and a bad time, and a hungry time for birds. So we fly south where it is warm. But you stay here in the pool, Frog. You can find out, if you want to." "That is just what I'm going to do," said Little Frog. Then the days grew colder. The other little frogs went to sleep for the winter. Mr. Turtle went to sleep too. Little Frog had to play all by himself now. One morning old Mr. Bullfrog called,
"Time to go to sleep."
"I will not go to sleep," cried Little Frog. "I want to see what winter is."
"Goodbye, then,"
called Mr. Bullfrog, and down he went into the pool. Now Little Frog was all alone. He was all alone and looking for winter. No one to play with, no one to talk to, not one thing to do. Then Little Frog grew sleepy. Yes, he grew very, very sleepy. "I will take a nap," he said. "Just a little nap. I must not sleep long, or I will never know what winter is." And down he went, into the pool. Days went by, and Little Frog's nap went on and on. The top of the pool was white with snow. No one could see where the blue pool really was. Then one day Little Frog's nap was over. "I must go right up to the top of the pool," he thought. "I must see what winter is." And up he went. What a surprise for Little Frog! All the other frogs were up there. Old Mr. Turtle was up there too. Old Mr. Bullfrog sat in the sun and sang, "Spring is here! Spring is here!" "Spring?" said Little Frog. "Where is winter?" A bird in a tree near the pool called, "Hello, Frog. Did you find out what winter is?" Poor little Frog! How everyone laughed at him. Then Little Frog laughed too. "I really do not know what winter is," he said, "but from what I hear, it is a cold time, and a bad time, and a good time to sleep."
I am a little frog. I sit there in the bog and gaze with bulging eyes at all the civilization. And I am very tired, so I had just retired. But someone huge in size has come from civilization. I must jump away and hide. I cannot be caught by them, I'll lose my pride. Crump, splash, the person goes away. I knew he wouldn't stay, for this bog is for flies and not for civilization. So back to my lily pad. I guess you think I'm mad, but really I am wise to shun the civilization. I must jump away and hide. I cannot be caught by them, I'll lose my pride. Crump, splash, and so I spend my day and pass the time away, sticking out my tongue at